It's hard to be excited about anything these days, but I'm excited for today. Last week I mentioned that my hiking shoes had started to break down. I had a new pair on order. Well, they arrived a couple days ago, and it's taken all of my self-control not to put them on my feet yet. But today we're gonna take some photos of them while they're all nice and clean, and see if we can get some portfolio-worthy photos of these brand new shoes. Welcome to Grant Takes Pictures. I'm Grant, and I take pictures. So I'm on this trail here right next to my house, and I take my dog on this trail nearly every day for his walk. And it's a great little place that looks super far away and wooded and just lovely nature, but it's right here in amongst the city. So we're going to find a spot here and take some photos right under all these beautiful oak trees. My goal today is to get 3 photos that I can use for my portfolio. The first one I want is a picture of the shoes before I put them on, just propped up against one of these fence posts. Then I want to get 2 photos that are kind of action shots with me walking, one walking towards the camera, getting the front of the shoe, and one walking away from the camera, getting the back of the shoe. If I can get those 3 photos today, I will be incredibly happy. As you can see, it's a little bit of an overcast day, and that means the clouds are working as a nice giant softbox for me, which will be perfect in this wooded area that I'm going to be in. It means I can take photos here in the middle of the day when it is as bright as possible. So let's get set up and see what we can get. All right, so we made it to this little wooded area that I want to take the photos in. We have these giant oak trees coming up over this fence line, and I'm going to use this fence post right here and prop the shoes up right there for the first shot. And then for the action shots, I'm going to have this hill in the background. I'll be going up and down it for all the shots looking up the hill, I think. But me walking up the hill to get the back of the shoe, me walking down the hill to get the front of the shoe. So let's get this backpack off and see how we can make this work. All right, so here we have these beautiful shoes. These are the Merrell Catalyst suede in Sailor. So picked these up at REI. I am very happy with them. So let's get them set up and take some photos. All right, so here we are. We have this set up for the first shot. I have one shoe where I'm looking straight on up the laces. The other shoe where I can see the side of it. We'll have some of this post and the greenery in the background, and let's see what we get here. So one thing I'm worried about with these shots is that my aperture is too large and I don't have the entire shoe in focus. So I'm actually gonna go grab my tripod. I can mount it upside down, the camera upside down, so it's nice and low to the ground. And hopefully this will get us a good deep depth of field shot with a longer shutter speed. So I'm pretty happy with the shots that I've gotten so far, but I'm gonna try to do one other thing. Before I get the action shots, I'm going to hook up my flash here and see if I can balance out the blown out sky with the shoes a little bit more. Get a little bit more light on the shoes so they're the subject of the photo a little bit better. Let's see if this can work. I'm also getting this next photo as a portrait-oriented photo instead of a landscape. All right, now here comes the exciting part. You get to put on these new shoes. All right, let's take some action shots. I'm going to set up my camera. I'm going to use my remote timer, and I actually got a monitor for my camera. So I will put that on the top so I can see what I'm doing, since the 5D Mark III does not have a flip out screen. So I'm going to get that set up, and then I'm just going to walk through it and take some shots, probably a few times in a row here. So let's see what we can get. All right, I think we have this set up now for these last two action shots. Let's see what we can get. All right, so I think I got a few images that will work. Let's pack up and head on home and see how these shoes feel hiking around with a backpack on. Welcome to day 2. I was not expecting this to be a 2-day project, but I was pretty unhappy with the action shots I got yesterday. So I'm back out today to try to retake them a little bit better. Especially the one of me walking towards the camera, I thought was especially bad, and I wanted that to be the best one of the shots that I was taking. So I'm going to try to retake that a little bit different, and as I take it, I will explain what I'm doing differently than I did yesterday. So let's see if I can do this just a little bit better today. All right, we're back here where we were taking our photos yesterday, and we're gonna see what we can get today. I'm once again gonna be setting up my camera right about here, looking up this hill. But what I'm gonna try to do, what I didn't like about the photos yesterday was we're looking right down the middle of the shoes, right in between my feet. And it just wasn't a flattering view of the shoe itself. So I'm gonna try to walk next to the camera and see if that gives a better view, and maybe something a little bit more dynamic. The shots yesterday made it look like I was really just standing there, because I was really just standing there. I need to get some shots of me actually walking, and I'm going to set up my tripod with the camera upside down and hanging as low as I can, but probably still get the flash on it. I think out here I'm gonna need the flash today. We're a little bit later in the day. It wasn't as overcast today, so I waited till the sun dropped down. So I got these nice shadows without a lot of hot spots. So let's see what we can get. hopefully these will turn out well. Just from what I can see on the screen already, I am pretty happy with them. So let's take a few photos and hopefully we get something good. You know what? I think I'm real happy with those. I'm gonna call it a day right there and go back home and grab the dog and come back down here for a walk. So once again, if you have enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button. I try to bring you a new video every week, and lately I've been trying to get a little bit better at doing product photography of outdoor gear, trying to marry my love of landscape and outdoor photography with something that's commercially viable. So that's my goal here, to take some beautiful landscape photos, try to merge that with something that I can make money at, and maybe one day in the next couple of years become a actual professional full-time photographer. We'll see. But if you want to help support that, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you again next week. Until then, have a great day.